I'm in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where we live, and we're going to take a bike. We moved to this new house, and where we used to live in Sheboygan, we could go by this Pigeon River area and wooded area. We built a lot of forts, or the girls did, so we're going to go revisit them for good old time's sake. We're going to bike despite the wind, and we'll show the 4 forts that the 3 sisters made over the last 6 years when we lived over there. So the first fort we're going to have to kind of hold off on because it is still under construction and it is super top secret. I got close and I got hit with razor wire, you know, booby traps, all sorts of things. I can't go any closer because I'm afraid what might happen next. So anyways, but I do want to show a potential, maybe a potential for a, I'll kind of show you. All right, let's go. Alright, so I had to got my safe distance away from the top secret fort. But I always found this place here, like patches like this in Evergreen, kind of interesting. I've never actually journeyed into the middle of this. I wonder if there's nothing there. Maybe there's a family of deer hanging out, and I'll show up and they'll look at me like, what are you doing here? But maybe there's another dimension, portal to it. I don't know, but let's go check it out. Alright, I don't know how to even get in here, but I guess there's no better way than to just go in. If you don't hear from me in about 15 minutes, send help. Alright, we finally broke through, and this is the inside of this thick patch of green trees. Alright, I thought this was going to be like an unfruitful search, like there's not another dimension or some weird things back here, but I did find something that could lead to something. Let's go. Can you see it isn't it? Alright, so in the middle of this patch, I found the chair, but we don't know what will happen if I sit in this chair. Again, if I sit down in it and I disappear or something weird happens, again, maybe don't even bother dialing 911, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit down. I may fall through something. Oh my. What happened? I sat in that chair. I felt like I was falling and I ended up here. The back rooms of the woods. I don't even know where to go. And there's something down the hall. Look at it. It's moving. Get out of the way. All right, did you see that? I mean, what in the world? Look at where we are now. We were just in that little tunnel, and there was something back there that was moving in that little tunnel, and now, where are we even? Oh my gosh, I just want to get home. Right, so other than the top secret one that we did, that we still can't show you yet, there is this one right here. It actually has a roof that you can go on, or a second level that will support like an actual person up there. And then there's a loft that's kind of up into the tree that if you climb a little further. So this was one that's in Pigeon River. You can kind of see there's a roof. It does support at least 150 pounds. Because I think I've been up there before. And so, yeah, so this is the, other than top secret, this is the other one that we did. So then we'll go back to Pigeon River. And here's it from a distance. You can kind of see what it looks like. It's near water, so I guess you could live there for a while if you needed to. As we make our way to our last few forts, I do have to point out that over in this marshy area, Neil Goldstrong has been known to reside wildly with the deer in this area. I don't know if we're going to see him today, but you never know. Alright, so right after we made the COVID fort, which you're going to see next, we made this one. Just try a different design. Kind of made like a, I don't want to call it, not really a lean-to, but we kind of made it based off of some of these trees here and tried to make like a roof on a fort. And you can see it's kind of caving in a little bit, but the deer actually come in here and hang out. So we've had been a while since I've been here, but I think the last time I was, we came up on it and the deer came out of here, so. Yeah, because the last time, or actually before that too, we came in and there was a tic-tac-toe board here, which is obvious evidence that the deer were hanging out in here and just passing the time, playing some tic-tac-toe. So, yeah, kind of cool. This is where you got to end up trying to do a roof. So kind of a crawl space, really. So, and then we'll hit the COVID fort next. But I really like this one. This is something that we had fun doing during COVID. COVID was terrible to be at home with, sitting and staring at screens. Get off this, and after you see the COVID fort, then go outside and go run through the woods. On this side, so you're not trying to record it. All right, last but not least, where it started, where all the forts started, was the COVID fort. Happened during COVID. But before we check out the COVID fort, if you like this stuff, the next time the like button asks you to check in on its house when it's out of town, say, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And then stop over there, grab all its forks and knives and spoons and stick as many as you can in the microwave, and then set the timer for 90 minutes and then just leave. All right, so here we go. Here's the COVID fort. This is what started it all.
There's one fort.
Sisters came down and they piled layer upon layer upon layer, kind of leaning against this tree. And we're talking multiple layers. And through the years, people have added, some people try to break it. It's just so thick that you can't really break it down unless you really want to spend a couple afternoons doing it. It's very small, very cozy. You can see the benches that are in there have been made by other people. We've found empty bottles and things like that in there, empty McDonald's. But it is cozy. You got to kind of climb into it, kind of like a mini cave in the woods. So this was the COVID fort. Spent a lot of time during that COVID time in between classes and doing homework and sitting down here. I used to just come and sit right here. I'd bring my lawn chair and I brought like a thing of peanuts, and I just sat down here eating peanuts and just enjoying being outside because I was so tired of being in the house and staring at a screen. All right, thanks for checking it out. And if you like it, go ahead and grab a log about this large right here and go ahead and drop it on that subscribe button. Thanks.